Hello and welcome to Bert's Imperfect Bakes, where today we're going to be making chocolate loaf cake.
I've got all my ingredients already measured out for today's recipe, and I have 175 grams of butter, 175 grams of caster sugar, 3 eggs, 140 grams of self-raising flour, 85 grams of ground almonds, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 100 millilitres of milk, 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and 50 grams of plain chocolate, either chocolate chips or chocolate chunks. I've got some chunks here. Preheat your oven to 160 or 140 for a fan, that's Celsius by the way, and then first things first, beat the butter and sugar together until light and fluffy. I'm using a good old-fashioned wooden spoon, but you can use an electric whisk or a stand mixer. Once that's all incorporated and fluffy, like so, add everything else starting with the flour. Oh, no, changed my mind. The eggs. Add the eggs first. One at a time. Before mixing in fully, add a little bit of flour to prevent the old separation. Once that's incorporated, add the flour, and baking powder via the sieve. Smush it down a little bit if there's a few bits that won't go through. Add your cocoa powder, also via the sieve. Don't want any unwanted lumps in there. Again, smush that down too. Pop in the almonds. And give everything a good mix. Make a nice cocoa powder pattern on your work surface in the process. Then add the milk. Mix that in, and then swap to a spatula for no reason other than to scrape down the sides. Finally, add your chocolate chips and mix everything until it's all combined nice and homogeneously. Is that even a word? There you go, nice batter. Now prepare your loaf pan. Give it a good greasing with some butter. Add your baking paper so it's long and create some little handles like so for easy extraction later. Pour in your gooey chocolatey batter, and instead of struggling to please the camera, make life easy by turning the tray so it's easy to pour in. Logical. Smooth the batter so it's nice and flat on the top and gets in all the corners. Bake in your preheated oven for 45 to 50 minutes. After 45 minutes, it was still very wobbly in the middle, and after 10 minutes more, it still wasn't quite cooked. Finally, an hour and 5 minutes later, ... Wait for the suspense. Well, it certainly looks cooked. Oh, there's Molly again. She knows when cake comes out the oven. Insert a skewer, and this one is definitely cooked now. Excellent. Leave to cool in the tin completely, and then get a knife to gently run around the edges, and the cake should just lift out with your little handles you made earlier. Nope, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Now remove the paper. And transfer the loaf to a chopping board. Like so. Now, topping wise, I'm using leftover caramel, which is slightly melted, but you can use an array of toppings, including melted chocolate, white, dark, milk, even peanut butter, which has been heated so it's runny. Or you could even use a biscuit spread that's been heated slightly so it's nice and runny. And you could even add everything all at once, a combination. The possibilities are endless. Once you've decorated your cake to your liking, cut yourself a nice slice, after you've paused to take a photograph of course, thumbnail and all that. And magic yourself a cup of tea. Ta-da! And enjoy your cake with your cup of tea. Laughing.